In Romans chapter 7, Paul has a very human-like expression that I feel we all relate to. He says, "What am I doing? Why is what I will to do what I do not practice, but what I hate to do, I practice?" And I read that scripture and I could relate to it, and I was thinking about how we don't see sin as convenience. But the reason why it's so easy to sin is because it's so convenient. The definition of convenience is anything that takes little to no effort to be done. So when you think about it, sinning is easy, being spiteful is easy, thinking bad thoughts is easy, holding grudges is easy, scrolling on social media all day. These things take zero effort to do. But when it comes to willing for God's will to be done in our lives, and then we're faced with the opposition of that, which one do you think you feed more? So when the opportunity comes to make a decision, which side will you lean to? So I was thinking, like, we don't understand that the devil is constantly presenting these things to us, and we're willing to fight for everything else in life. We're willing to, as an athlete, we want to do the hardest workouts. We work out all the time because we want to be the best, right? We want to see the best product. But when it comes to our spirituality, I wonder if we spend that much time sharpening our tools, or do we just make God a convenience, right? But you have to understand that the enemy is charging you the convenience fees when it comes to the sin that you commit, because you have to deal with that on behalf of Christ. You've been given power over sin, and you know that sin is wrong. You know the things that you do is wrong, but instead of us fighting for Christ, how we fight for everything else in life, we give into it. But you have to remember, you have the power over said sin through Christ.